Competition in the budget smartphone market is all set to again heat up with the launch of the new Xiaomi Redmi 4. The new Redmi phone will have to live up to its predecessors in a lot of ways, and the Redmi 4 definitely seems a bumped up device when it comes to specifications. But is it worth your time and money? At first look, anyone can notice the similarities in the looks of Redmi 4 and Redmi Note 4. The all-metal back of the Redmi 4 is polished and looks more premium than its predecessor. The matte finish at the back also adds to the visual appeal of the handset and helps in a comfortable yet firm grip. The metal back, however, made the phone slightly slippery. During our review, we nearly dropped it a couple of times while using the camera. The navigation buttons are placed right below the screen, but they are not backlit, which means locating them in the dark will be tough. The fingerprint scanner placement at the back is adequate and we had no problems in accessing it at any given time. The Redmi 4 features a 5-inch HD IPS display with 2.5D curved glass on top. The screen is crisp and bright and is readable under direct sunlight. Viewing angles are also good. We however have to admit that this isn't the best HD display we have seen on a Redmi phone. Under the hood, the phone is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 435 processor clocked at 1.4 GHz. The company has launched the new Redmi 4 in 3 variants. We use the 3GB RAM and 32GB storage model for this review. General performance of the Xiaomi Redmi 4 is decent as the device handled most things well. We had no major concerns during the entire review period and the device ran smoothly without any crashes. Games like Cut the Rope 2 and Subway Surfers played perfectly on the device. There was no notable heating issue during the review. The phone runs on Android Marshmallow based MIUI 8.2 stable build, which is same as the one we saw on Redmi Note 4 and Redmi 4a. This means that the Redmi 4 comes with a lot of software features that we have already seen on previous Redmi phones. The phone might not be running the latest Android Nougat based MIUI at launch, but the company has promised an update in future. It sports a 13-megapixel rear camera with face detection autofocus f2.0 aperture and LED flash. There's also a 5-megapixel front camera with f2.2 aperture. The rear camera is quick at focusing and we noticed that the autofocus was a bit quicker compared to the one we saw on the Redmi 3S Prime. Camera samples were detailed and sharp, while colors were vibrant. The HDR mode offered excellent results with the already great color handling improving dramatically. However, there are definite issues in handling of low light situations, with dark zones in images appearing too dark to be able to spot any detail. Selfies are good enough for your social platform uploads, don't expect them to compete with higher price phones. Overall, the Xiaomi Redmi 4 camera is definitely a level up compared to the Redmi 3S Prime in terms of focusing and results. It however requires some improvements in handling low light shots. Xiaomi Redmi 4 comes with a non-removable 4100 mAh battery, which is a highlight of the device and is the same capacity as seen on the Redmi 3S. In day-to-day use, the battery lasted over a day with heavy usage and without switching to any power-saving modes. The phone nearly takes 2 hours to fully charge. Voice call quality was decent and the phone supports VoLTE. We have said in the past that Xiaomi's Redmi series is one that sets benchmark for other phones in the same price segment, and the same holds true for the Redmi 4. Xiaomi's latest entry in the Redmi range manages to tick all right boxes when it comes to performance, battery and design. The camera is one department that the phone has major catching up to do, but we haven't seen any Android offering with an outstanding camera with no flaws in this price. With the introduction of Redmi 4, the company will eventually phase out the Redmi 3S and Redmi 3S Prime. The Chinese company, however, will have to work on availability of its phones. Previous phones have been affected by limited availability issues despite being available through Flipkart and the company's own Mi online store. The entry of the Redmi 4 smartphone will also make competition tough for phones like Samsung Galaxy J2 2016, Lenovo K6 Power and Oppo A37. That was our review of the Xiaomi Redmi 4. Hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to us for more. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Gadgets360.